starting our show with blogging, something you may have heard, maybe even during quarantine you thought of dabbling in. Well, it can be really beneficial to your brand and your business if you do it correctly. I spoke with Meghan Rothschild from Chick Media about the do's and don'ts.
There's a lot of benefits of having a blog. First and foremost, we know that it's one of the best ways to achieve what we call expert positioning. So from a PR standpoint, if you have a blog where you are constantly contributing expert content onto it, people tend to defer to you for whatever that expertise is. So if you're a master woodworker and you're always putting out weekly content about all of this woodworking that you're doing and best practices and skills, people learn that you're the go-to person for that craft. It's also really great for search engine optimization on a website as well, which is, we know now, especially in the world we're living in with everything being so digital, is very important as well.
Yeah, of course. And what about people hear, or maybe I do at least, I hear the word blog and someone thinks, a lot of writing. It doesn't necessarily have to be that way, does it?
Not at all. And in fact, we advise our clients to really stay away from super long form writing because we know that attention span nowadays is a little bit shorter. I love video blogs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, I'm a big fan of video blogs, and we know that video does really well on social media as well. So you can sort of cross promote the content. So I know some people are like, I don't want to get in front of a camera, but honestly, video blogs are fantastic. And if you can build up the courage to do it, we recommend that.
Okay. And what about pictures? I mean, maybe you used woodworking as just an example, so it's coming to my mind, but like a step-by-step, do you show pictures, like illustrations? Is that helpful?
So if you're going to do something that's written, we always say you must have some sort of visual component to it. So if you're not a fan of the camera work, you don't want to do video, absolutely make sure that you have pictures taken and make sure that they're decent quality. I'm not saying you have to hire a photographer, but know how to use your iPhone, your portrait feature, to make them look a little bit more of a professional caliber.
For sure. And last but not least, if somebody was starting a blog, have never done one before, what's the first thing you would tell them?
The first thing I would tell them is that they need to get a website up and running. It doesn't need to be super elaborate, but start there and then really sort of pick what your colors are going to be, what your fonts are going to be, what the look and feel of that blog is going to be, because that's going to be able to translate for you across social media as well. So try to make everything look consistent right from the start. Yeah, very, very important there. So if you would like some more tips, you can head right on over to chickmedia.us, or you can follow the Chicks on social media.